Good morning, this is TheBigJB, voice of the panda on Twitter for today's Morning Thunder. I am parked in a visitor parking spot today because I forgot my badge. My badge, key card, whatever you want to call it, gets me into the parking lot, gets me into the building. I forgot it. So I have to go pick up a visitor or guest temporary badge today, but I'm not sure that lets me in the parking garage, so I guess I have to go find out. I forgot to say that over the weekend I went to see Puss in Boots. I'm sucking on a dum-dum, and I'll tell you why in a minute. But first, I'm going to close my window so that it'll be quieter in here. So I saw Puss in Boots with my oldest there's a $3 theater nearby. It actually only costs $4 for a 3D movie, which is pretty stinking awesome. So if you take two people and you get a popcorn, you end up leaving and only paying $10, which is pretty sweet. I'm the one person, I'm sure, like 3 people in the whole world that doesn't like the Shrek franchise. I know it's horrible. Don't preach to me. I know that I'm a moron, and that's because I don't like the Shrek franchise. I do like Antonio Banderas, and I like the Puss in Boots character. And I needed to take my eldest out. She was going crazy around her siblings for winter break. Teenager. She's just at that stage. So took her out to see the movie. I knew that she'd want to see that. We had a really good time. It's a really funny movie. I thought it was very, very well done. I enjoyed the whole thing. So that was good. Last night I woke up choking, and today I'm really raspy throat, hence the dum-dum. It's blueberry. I have a sack of them in my, what's that called? Glove box. Glove compartment, whatever you want to say. And I use them to help me stay awake when I'm driving back home, because I get really sleepy in the car on the way home. And so having what my wife's grandfather would call stay awake candy helps me stay awake. So, as well as very loud music and rolling the windows down. And I stop every once in a while to stretch and kind of get the blood flowing again. Otherwise, I feel like I'm, doing one of these while you're driving. I'm sure that other drivers, if they're looking at me, they're not. I always wonder about other drivers while I'm on the road and whether or not they're looking. I don't look a lot at other people, and I think that there are some people who look at other cars when they're driving, but I don't. Actually, I've noticed that most people aren't looking around, which is good because you're supposed to be eyes front. So, I can't remember if there's anything else I was going to talk about. Oh, I did record the first chapter of a book that I want to hear as an audiobook. And I did that because I'm going to try sending it into audible.com to see if, just kind of as a submission, to see if they'd be interested in me doing a reading. So the book series, if you've never read it, is called The Gandalara Cycle. It's a little bit hard to find. If you probably find it in a used bookstore. You might be able to find it at the library. There are technically 7 books in the series, but you can find, if you find The Gandalara Cycle 1, that collects the first 3 books, and then The Gandalara Cycle 2 is the next 3, and then the final book is called just The River Wall. Really good series of books, very interesting story, and I really like the first 3 better than the last 3. The last 3 get there's a little too much drama in the last 3 for my taste, but the first 3 are very good. So I'm going to record the first 3 chapters of that, edit it down, and then send it off to Audible and see what they think. So that's it for me today. Have a great day. Thanks for watching. Thanks for subscribing. This has been TheBigJB. Follow me on Twitter at Voice of the Panda. I'll see everybody tomorrow. Bye.